Good morning, Smith Station. I'm Kerrigan Van Cooley, and you're watching PNN. Softball players, don't forget there's a mandatory meeting tonight at 6:30 at the Junior High Auditorium. The Miss Panthers Pride Pageant is next Tuesday, and Monday is the last day to sign up. You can see Miss Goodrich if you'd like to participate. The student-faculty basketball game is next Friday during 5th and 6th period. Tickets will be $3 all next week, but $5 on the day of the game. Track tryouts are Monday from 4:10 to 5:15. You must bring your shirt, shorts, and shoes. Now here's Jesse Stillwell with your video games.
This week I return to my usual pattern with Dragon Age Inquisition. Inquisition is the latest installment in the Dragon Age series, taking place after the events of Origins and Dragon Age 2. The story is supposed to be more open-ended rather than the linear storyline that was seen in previous games. The choices made by the player are now also said to have a much greater effect than before. The player takes on the role of Inquisitor, the leader of a much larger faction called the Inquisition. As leader, the player is given the chance to command all the forces of the Inquisition to do things like gather resources or capture forts. The game is now designed with a much more open world, with a lot of emphasis placed on exploring everything the player wants. As with previous installments, it's still an RPG. Now, though, the clothing should be more customizable. Information about the system of character improvement has not been released yet. The game is bringing back tactical view that was used very commonly in many old RPGs. Essentially, tactical view is an overhead shot of the battlefield that is used to move party members and give commands. The game is set to be released on November 18th on next and backwards gen consoles. I'm Jesse Stillwell, and this has been PNN Video Games.
Here's Jared Brewer with your Invention of the Week.
Have you ever wanted to log into an account but you can't remember your password? Well, thanks to a group of inventors, this amazing new wristband with the power to remember all of your passwords will soon be available to the public. The Every Key wristband connects automatically to all of your devices with a new frequency of Bluetooth. This means after you log in once, your Every Key will automatically sign you in whenever you are using a device. This amazing wristband uses military-grade encryptions in order to keep people from signing in using your Every Key. If you lose your Every Key, you can easily disable it with the touch of a button. The Every Key is currently in development and is requesting support. You can visit Kickstarter.com to bring the Every Key to the public. I'm Jared Brewer, and this has been this week's Invention Showcase, PNN.
Here's Kendall Harris and Megan Gaines on the pros and cons of social media.
We all have Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. But how we use these social medias is what makes us different. Today, we will be talking to you about the pros and cons of social networking. These apps and websites can be used for good, such as keeping in touch with an old friend from high school that you once made memories with. These apps can also be used to research colleges or help you get a job. These apps keep you updated on the latest news and keep you entertained.
As good as these may sound, they do have some negatives. In some cases, social media is used for bad and results in cyberbullying. Media is definitely something worth having as long as it's used the correct way. This has been Megan Gaines
and Kendall Harris,
PNN.
Here's This Week in History with Kim Best.
In 1775, Congress forms U.S. Marine Corps. In 1925, Louis Armstrong records first Hot 5 and Hot 7 records. In 1933, first football Sunday happened in Philadelphia. In 1956, U.S. Supreme Court rules race separations on buses in Alabama. And in 1980, U.S. performs nuclear test in Nevada's test site. This has been Kimberly Best, PNN.
Now here's your talent broadcast with Laurel Holmes and Jessica O'Brien.
The wind billows bright bastion spears of cold, the water's too shallow, still in I fold, myself and my mind collapsing height. The saving hand is all too kind, I don't fight him or the water. The wind I do, its blistering voice carrying mine away, so I'm left soundless and alone. Metal soldered, eyes flick, fro and to, hands are moist, body sways, no longer boundless, I'm done. This has been an anonymous talent broadcast, and if you have a story, a poem, or an art piece you'd like to share, please send it to literallyt@yahoo.com. If you have an unanonymous talent broadcast, please send your name, your talent, and a sample of that talent, as well as your third period class, to the same email address, and we'll get back to you. Thank you. This has been Talent Broadcast, and I'm Alora Holmes.
Here's Keaton and Alexandria with what's going on in the world.
An Iran official could be freed in less than a month. The charges have been filed against Razan, alleging that he was involved in activities beyond journalism, which breaches the security of the state. The shelling of a high school in Ukraine's rebel stronghold of Donetsk has chilled even the battle-hardened in this weary nation. The killing of 2 teenagers as they were playing soccer after lunch and 4 other students were wounded, according to Dr. Vladimir, chief of the Children's Trauma Unit at the regional hospital. Authorities in the security service will investigate the shelling of a high school, but officials have already made up their mind. The rebels, however, blame Ukraine's forces for the deadly attack, saying the government forgets residential areas. This has been PNN's World News.
Don't make your plans just yet. Here's Madison Dixon with your weekend weather.
Tomorrow it will be mostly sunny and your temperatures will be in the mid-50s. But going into the night, your temperature will decrease to the 30s. On Saturday, it will be sunny and your temperatures will be in the mid-50s. On Sunday, there's a chance of rain and your temperatures will also be in the mid-50s, but your lows will be in the 40s. This is Madison Dixon with your weekend weather.
The Thanksgiving luncheon will be held Thursday, November 20th in the cafeteria. It will be during second and third periods. The cost will be whatever you normally pay for your school lunch, and in order to participate, you must have the first half of your senior dues paid, which is $50. Here's what is required of the dress code.
Guys' dress attire is shirt, tie, slacks, and dress shoes. Do not wear jeans, denim, or tennis shoes.
Girls need to wear a dress, skirt and blouse, or dress pants and a blouse. No jeans, denim, or flip-flops will be allowed. All dresses and blouses must meet school dress code or you will not be allowed to participate and will be sent to ISS.
This is Throwdown Thursday for the week.
Just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy. I wanna roll with the gangsters, but so far they all think I'm too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our website for more information and a list of all our announcements. Have a great day, Smith Station.